Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jeanette. I'm glad you're here. This week's journal flip through is quite an appropriate one at the moment because it is a very overcast and rainy day, so if the video is a bit darker than it usually is, I apologize. The journal is 21 centimeters by 15, has a 4.5 centimeter spine with 3 signatures and a total of 202 pages counted front and back. The journal is made from bookboard, covered in a tweed fabric that I bought from a second-hand store, and I've just made a simple journal topper with a book plate. On the inside of the journal, on the front page, I have a belly band with some cabbage dyed paper. The journal kit itself was created by Jerry over at Pigeonhole Productions. And there's some very cute images in the journal kit. This one is my favorite. It's a piece of scrapbook paper I've had for ages that I thought would go well in the kit, and I've just added a fussy cut to it to break up some of the white on the back of it. This is a page tab that I made following a tutorial by Steph Howes. It's double-sided, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera, but this is a quote about the rain that I've just printed on some paper, and this is another cabbage dyed paper that's used throughout the journal. This paper is some paper that I found in a second-hand store. I don't often find crafting supplies in second-hand shops, but I was lucky to find this. There was only 3 sheets, which was just enough for this journal. And this is a 6x6 piece of scrapbooking paper and some coffee dyed graph paper, some writing paper, some vintage ledger paper from Rosella and Roses, some vintage lace that was also purchased from a second-hand shop, I've added some ink splatters to the back of some of the tags to imitate raindrops. The pocket used on this page I made from a tutorial from Yvonne Preston at Yvonne Preston's Journal Creations, and I've added 2 vintage stamps and a strip of embossed paper for some textural interest, and I've left this side open. If you wanted to add photos or something like that to your journal, there's space there for them. It's another piece of paper that I've had lying around for ages, so I thought the colours would be nice in the journal. The fabric ruffle is also from Rosella's and Roses. I'll put a link to her Etsy store in the description box. And on the back of this sheet I've just added a little fussy cut from the kit. And just a scrap of paper that I had left over. Added it to this pocket for some extra journaling space. Signature 2. This tag I made following a tutorial from Kathleen Mauer. It's not exactly the same as hers. I've adapted it to suit myself. I've just added a die cut and a fussy cut from the kit. Some more scrapbooking paper with another quote about the rain. Another page tab. These are so easy to make and they look so effective on the page. A little die cut. Another sheet of 6x6 scrapbooking paper. I love this image of the cat and the dog looking in, plaintively wanting to come in out of the rain. Journaling card that I made from some leftover paper from another journal that I had made. I just added a little pocket and a little flip out journaling card. And it's covered on the back with some coffee dyed paper. It's an envelope I made and added a cluster to it, and inside there's just a sheet of paper for some more journaling space. And another handmade tag. And onto the last signature. It's another little flip up journaling card. Some more vintage paper. And I just added a fussy cut of an umbrella to this one. And that's the end of the journal. I've just added a cutout to the back of the journal just to break up some of the blue. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'll have another flip through in 2 weeks. Until then, happy journaling.